Welcome to the Intuitive Empress channel. I'm Intuitive Empress. Thank you for coming to the table to be nourished by the spiritual food that is being served for you on today. This is the person on your mind message. I started and didn't have any volume. Okay, so I had to redo it. All right, so we started out here with the first beginning messages, which is real estate. Something has to do with real estate and property. Things are going to happen in a certain time. All right. Or this could be how real estate was managed and organized. All right. Whoever is dealing with real estate and it was something that you were supposed to get, or someone trying to hold you up from real estate, baby, that's not working. Okay. For you. Okay, that's not working for them when it comes to them blocking you. All right, someone could be in a May December romance. There's an age difference. Someone who had options, or told you that they had options. Okay, and so they went with that option. Okay, we also have someone who was mentally aggressive. Mentally attacking you. All right, and they're in deep regret right now. You know why? Because when you have the 80% that you get in a relationship, because nobody can give you 100%. They can't. They can try 100%, but they got to have some things for themselves. So when you're getting the 80%, you go out for the 20%. The 20% looks very good, right? When you go out and there's a 20% off sale, it looks great. All right. But when you see, oh, wait a minute, I'm getting 80% of the benefit, right? It doesn't compare. So when you leave 80% for 20%, you realize, wait a minute, I only ended up with 20%, right? And this was somebody, this is Mr. Lover Man, right? Or Lover Girl, and everything in and out because they had options. They had options. They may have even told you, I have options. I have options. You're not the only one, okay, that have left you hanging with the hangman. This is hanging in the balance, stagnant, okay? All right? It just left you out there, okay? Waiting for their call, waiting for them to show up, waiting for them to do better, all right? This person now finds that they have no inspiration. You were their inspiration. You were their muse. They pulled energy from you. You were better together. This person is realizing. Okay? For some of you, this person got into pride and felt like, oh, well, I'm doing this with intuitive community. I can do better somewhere else. They're finding out, no. You're not thinking about this person in the sense of thinking about the relationship in nostalgia, thinking about the good times and everything, but they are. This person is sad. You thinking about them because you're still tied to this person. They're thinking about you a whole lot, and they're sad about the outcome. All right? There's somebody who missed their opportunity to spiritually awake while they were with you. They still have an opportunity. It just won't be with you. Now they're feeling lonely. I'm feeling sad and blue. Yeah. I'm feeling sad and blue. Yeah, that's an old song. And this person is going to try to come back, but you are going to be skeptical. Skeptical. Why? Because of all they put you through during the time that they were together. You're thinking, well, what do they want? What do they want? What does this person want? Okay? Yeah. The person on your mind. The person on your mind. Alright? I knew that was going to happen. I got to get a better system. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Where I can get these cards the way they're supposed to be. We're going to go into a little bit of situation. Then we're going to get the vibe, the energy. All right. So what did I say? I can't make it up. This person is going to pop up or find a way to bump into you somewhere. You know, because this is somebody you knew, friend, family, whatever. Okay? And they're going to find a way to show up at the same place. All right? After not hearing from them, blocking them, whatever it is. All right? That it is. All right? You have not taken action towards this person. You are no longer bound by this person. Okay? Feeling weighted down. You're happy. You're happy. And this person's going to find you happy. Even though they're sad, even though they're miserable, they're going to find you happy. For some of them, they're going to think that you're with somebody. Whether it's a friend, family member, oh, they must have a man, they must have a woman. If it's somebody you was in a relationship with, they must have somebody. That's why they're so happy. But you're happy by yourself. You did that self-work. Yeah. Yeah. Today, this person is thinking about you and your happiness. Maybe they're seeing you on social media, stalking out your social media. That is what is been happening and coming up in the other readings. But this person missed out, yeah, because of a love affair. For some of you, this is a friend that left you hanging for another relationship. You may have even told them this person's not really for you. But guess what? They were in denial. They were in denial about the situation. If it was romantic, again, they were in denial. Because many of you are intuitive, have spiritual gifts, and you was like, this person's not going to be what you think that they are going to be for you. And they were in denial. They called you jealous. Now they're in anxiety. Because for many of them, they burned a lot of bridges for that option that they thought was better. For some of you, the May-December relationship could have been you were in a relationship with someone and y'all were of the same age and they left for someone younger or older. Take it as it resonates. Now they wish they can ascend. They wish to take that path of enlightenment to awaken. And so they're chasing you down in hot pursuit of you. So they want to get out of this mental prison. Things playing over and over in their head, being confined. So they're searching. For some of you, you got up and you moved the city, the state, maybe even the country. So they're trying to find you. They trying to find you, baby. They trying to find you. They're obsessed with finding you. Okay? They're obsessed with the fact that they have missed out on something great for something alien. They could be reaching out to you in dreams, telepathically. You could be hearing their voice because they are trying. They are trying hard. Because of some of you, you thought, oh, I'm not over this person. Baby, you are. This person's not over you. Yeah. Song that's coming on the radio. They're sending songs out to you. Yeah. Yeah. This person who took you on the roller coaster ride. Ups and downs, adrenaline rush. Like I said, some of you took legal action to get this person away from you. Separation, divorce, restraining orders. Because you have the proof of the things that they have done. And so you have not given them access to you. So now they have fake profiles hiding behind a fake name to send messages to you. You've done the cleansing, you've done the meditating, or for some of you, you need to, because everybody's at different places and spaces in this scenario. This is a general message, so take what resonates, babes. Yeah, they were gossiping, they were talking. Now people are gossiping and talking about them. They're going to want to meet. So some of them, they might be dramatic. Everybody that comes is not going to be healed. All right? But now this person is feeling lost. Because they were plugged in to you. They were tuned in to you. But again, remember, when they pulled that plug, when you pulled that plug, okay, they could no longer manifest the way they were manifesting. And some of them are coming back because they cannot manifest the way they were manifested. So some of them are coming for a very selfish reason and purpose. The clock is ticking. For many of them, the time has run out for them to get themselves right. It is the reason why they're going through the things that they're going through. God gave them a time frame. Whether it was said to them or not, there was a certain time frame for them to get themselves right. Yeah, they're still reminiscing about getting back together with you. Again, meeting. They may even bring other people or come to an event where there's a lot of people that you know to kind of speak on their behalf, if there is anyone left. Because for some of you, there's no one to speak on this person's behalf, because again, they burned a whole lot of bridges. Divine masculine, this could be the woman that you were with, or divine feminine. Remember, you can flip the energies. All right, someone now is feeling threatened. This could be the other person, or this is just that they're embarrassed because things didn't work out. See, they sold a lot of wolf tickets and they couldn't deliver on what they were selling, right? In the next few days, weeks, or months, this person is going to be coming to you. Wow. This is the situation. It is a tragedy. Such a tragedy. Now, when you have been triggered because you see a car, a name, a place, you see it a lot, you hearing it a lot. Yeah, that's because they're pulling on your energy. And on the other side of the coin, they're being triggered, hearing your name, seeing your car, type of car, going to the place where they used to have romantic moments with you, or hangout places, hoping, like I said, to catch a glimpse of you. This is somebody you once loved and adored, romantic, friend, or family. But you're done, completely done with this situation. Yes, you are. You've moved on. God is bringing somebody new, a soulmate, kindred spirit, another friend, someone that will be close to you like a family member after this irreconcilable difference calls a separation. But some of you, again, they're going to propose something, try to propose to you. Maybe at one point you wanted this person to propose to you so bad. Now they want to propose. They want to come to a compromise and agree now that you have moved on. Like I said, some of you have sold houses, moved apartments, changed states, changed cities, changed countries. All because now this more person is all in their fields. Like I said, some of them will get others involved. Those who still can. It's drama. Drama queen, drama king. For some of you, sorry about that. Got a little eyelash on my lip. For some of you, this is somebody you have children with, or it is a family member. Yeah, this is somebody who treated you like trash. Don't ask me why it's a piano on the trash card. I didn't make these cards, but they throwing you in the trash for karmic energy. See, they're finding out that the person they left before, nope, they weren't worth anything. So now they're upset, they're angry, they feel like they've been fooled. So now they're focused on you, fantasizing about you, saying, oh, I have an unconditional love for intuitive community. They're just so magnetic. I just can't get enough of them. But in reality, you were everything you were supposed to be for them. And more. But in reality, they were just poison. They were just toxic. And they took a bite of the poison apple from the forbidden fruit. But never to worry, you are protected from this person from the past. There are some things that you're realizing, and this person on your mind is realizing. You are realizing who this person was. They're realizing who you were as well, but it's too little, too late. They took a risk and lost. Now they're crushed, sad, and lonely. Wow. Let's move this on. Let's move this on. I know people keep saying, oh, they can't come back. They can't come back. Or it's a no. Okay. Let it be so. But the warning is here. The warning is still here. Maybe you got it. Maybe you didn't. The warning is there. The writing is on the wall. God keeps saying the same thing because some people are just not getting it. No matter how much you say what you say, because the real test is when that person pops up. So what I would say is pray. Fast if you need to. Do what you need to do. If that person is not to come back. That's what I'm going to say. Again, we got karmics. Lessons learned. Alright? Third party haters of your moving up. These karmic energies procrastinated. They delayed. They wasted time. They even said they were too busy for you. Now you're going to find out they got all the time in the world for you. No matter whether they work or not. No matter how busy their schedule is or not. See, this person has been suffering in silence. Because for some of you, these people cannot go back to those same people that they tore you down to and say, I was wrong. This is somebody you blocked, or this person blocked you, or y'all blocked each other. You moved on. This person could be blowing up your phone for some of you, and you're like, stop calling me, stop calling me. This could be today. That they're doing it. Or the day that you see this message. Okay? This person has wishful thinking, want a second chance. And for some of you, this could be more than one person. This could be a lover, family member, friend, and friend. For some of you, it could be a company you work for. You're regretful that you have parted ways. Honey, just keep on laughing, enjoying life. These people are at a distance from you, or you have distanced yourself from these individuals. Okay? Because they were two-faced. They were a double life. They had a double life. They said one thing to your face and another thing behind your back. God saw all of that. This person was a cheater or a backstabber. Backstabbers. Smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Backstabbers. Yeah. Now they're paranoid, looking over their shoulder. Guarded. You could be guarded too. When this person come in for an apology. I'm so sorry. Because they were arrogant, rash in their actions. But some of them, again, their apology is not going to be sincere. They just want to try to get back in the place that they were They want to try to go higher. Some of them, they're trying to escape what they're going through right now with excuses. Some of them not even admitting fault. So they're trapped. These people don't have any accountability for the things that they do. Some of them may be in legal trouble. Like, what? I can't make this up. Confirmation. Somebody burned too many bridges. They burned too many bridges. For some of them, they burned every bridge they had because of their disloyalty and them turning their backs on the people who actually had their back. This is somebody you once respected, was once close to, until that epiphany came. The epiphany of what? Their jealousy. Them being resentful to you, competitive to you, discontent with their lives, but not doing anything to fix their lives and to walk in their life purpose and do that spiritual awakening. That they resented you for doing the work. So now they're facing the consequences of their bad choices, playing games and mixed signals. Because they didn't just do this with you. They did it with other people too. Trying to get their way. Trying to get the most with the least amount of effort. Wow. So now they're worrying. May even be antisocial. Home, alone. They can't hang around that same group anymore. For many of them, these karmic energies actually turned on them. Meaning, they thought that they can trust these people. And come to find out, they were just as untrustworthy to them as they were to you. Wow. So now they're stagnant, stuck, exactly where they wanted you to be. They're looking for harmony and balance. You have that, or it's getting there. This narcissistic energy. This egotistical opportunist with a fragile mentality, fragile emotions, fragile lifestyle, because they painted up something that was fallacy. And now that fantasy is crumbling. This could be a feminine energy, or you could be a feminine energy. Take it as it resonates. They could have left you for a feminine energy. But again, we have protection. This person is salty. Just salty. Bitter. Angry. They were petty. Some of them still are petty. They had their head in the clouds. They was living a delusion, an illusion. All for the thrill. Now they're watching you glow up. They're watching your success. They're watching you heal as you take care of you. Yeah. This person wasn't your soulmate. Or they were, but they put themselves out of the running. They got moved out of place. Because they didn't respect boundaries. Yours or anybody else's. They hid. They were charming on the outside, but they were hiding a wicked soul on the inside. Again, this could be family, blood ties, somebody you have children with, all because of lust. The lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life, greed, getting things by any means necessary, inconsiderate of anybody else's feelings. Like I said, for some of them, they had a love affair. This could have been a masculine energy. We had feminine energy earlier, so take it as it resonates. Again, sipping the tea, sipping the tea, sipping the tea. All right, being nosy, busybodies in other people's matters. This is somebody who did not have a handle on their life, but they wanted to give everybody else advice about theirs. This is somebody who would give somebody advice. Oh, you need a job, you need to get a job, but they don't have a job. And I'm not talking about they retired or nothing like that. They just don't work. They don't follow their own advice. This person was full of potential, but they were always under the attack, conniving, unpredictable, causing chaos and upheaval everywhere they go, leaving people confused, messing with people's stability establishment. Now they're hopeless because of their toxicity. They're exhausted, longing to see you and other people. But you've cut ties with this person. They were so busy partying. Late 30s, 40s, 50s, partying, the old people in the club. Now they're stressed out because they don't have anybody to nurture them. They're drowning, clinging to some semblance of stability. They're out in the ocean. They're over their head. They're hitting rock bottom. Because they wouldn't give up their old ways. Now their life is shattered. They're having nightmares. They're feeling rejected and alone. But it was all of their doing. This is the person on your mind. Work, love, life. If this is a work situation, this is you left. You were an expert, a specialist in your field. All right? Somebody that just was real good at their job. And now this coworker, this manager, or whatever, has to step up to do or to make sure things that you used to do is done. But they can't figure out you were the only one who knew. So things are crumbling down around them. They can't run and say, intuitive community just didn't do, or intuitive community did this wrong, or intuitive community was wrong, because you're no longer around to take the blame, to fall on your sword as it would. What else do we have, Holy Spirit? It's funny how things work. And these are the things that we don't see because we're not around for them. You might hear the rumors, but baby, the rumors don't compare to what's actually going on. And we don't rejoice in their demise. We rejoice and grateful to the Most High God for delivering. See, when you lost that job, you saw it as a bad thing, but that was God moving you out of the way so he can do the things that he needed to do. For some of you, you may even get your job back at the same company if you want to go back there. Or you want to get something better by the time they even reach out. Why? Because, honey, be confident and secure. Queen bee or boss king, you know? Because when that shocking news comes, because let me tell you, it always comes back to you. In my experience, I've had people come back. I'm like, why are you even telling me this? And then God had to let me know, because I had to let you know that I did what I said I was going to do. I had your back. So keep praying, fasting, meditating, doing the things you need to do. This person is hustling. Every day I'm hustling, trying to get things together, drinking to cope, doing some other things to cope as well. This sweet talker. This two-faced sweet talker. That was doing love spells, or for some of them, they didn't know what they was getting into. And so they found themselves on the end of a love spell. That love spell ran out. For some of you, this person did a love spell on you, and that love spell has been broken or has run its course. Take it as it resonates. This is why they can only watch you from secret accounts. Feeling like crap. They're feeling the person on your mind trapped, because they were too busy living in the moment to foresee what was going on, to really pay attention to what was going on, how people were acting, what people were saying, what you were saying to them. They blocked it out. And so, in there living in the moment, they left you hanging. With a no strings attached relationship, friends with benefits, or I want this poly relationship. Knowing that they were not supposed to be in one. They couldn't get enough, because this is the fed up card. They weren't fed up. So they rejected you. They rejected God. They rejected God's plan. If this was a friend, they rejected your friendship. If this was family, oh, you were the black sheep. They didn't support or anything. Now you got somebody coming in wanting to pop the question, will you be mine? This shady individual, this runner, this person who you had a love-hate relationship with, or they had a love-hate relationship with you. I'm feeling more that they had the love-hate relationship with you. Yeah. They're just getting bad news all over the place. All up in debt. All in spiritual chaos. Because you ended things. Work, love, life, family. For many, it's too late to make things right. With you, when it comes to a romance, they all messed up over you, because this cycle is closed. All because they kept going in circles. I'm going in circles. Remember, we had the Prince or Knight of Cups, that in and out energy. Giving you my love, taking it back. Giving you my love, taking it back. Giving you my love, take it back. So they're not happy. Meanwhile, you're walking in your spiritual gifts. You're beginning to see people's true colors, or you've seen it. Their true colors, and now the world is about to see it. So they're losing sleep. Because that mask is slipped, that illusion, that spell, work has ran off. They're getting readings on you to see where they are if you miss them. But you said goodbye. Goodbye to people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You got tired of bumping your head with this person or people. Just bumping heads. You forgot. You did not want to do it. But I heard you forgot. This person forgot who you were. These people forgot who you were. Because for many of them, they didn't know who you were. But you'll have people, when you have gifts, they'll get close to you and they feel like they learned everything from you. But they didn't learn everything, because, baby, you were still evolving. You were still learning and growing. Right? They're about to go through a firestorm. Karma. Drama. Breakdowns. Some of them had a sexual addiction. Again, fake busy. For many of you, they broke your heart. You were in isolation for a minute while you got yourself together, trying not to think about these people, until now you really just don't. That's the way things go sometimes. That's why I told people the danger of falling in love. Oops, I tripped and I fell. I fell in love. Then, oops, I tripped over the code. I fell out of love. Oops, I stumbled. Now I'm back in love. Nah, real love, baby. You don't fall. Love is love. Love is a choice. You choose to love. And then you put the action behind it. I was just talking to my live about that yesterday. That's the problem. Everybody's tripping and accidentally falling in love. And oops, tripping and accidentally falling out of love. Oops, I tripped. It was a mistake that I messed with this person. I accidentally fell into the apple pie. I accidentally fell on this banana. It wasn't an accident. There was a whole bunch of steps. There's a difference too between an accident and a mistake. Somebody could have made a mistake, but if somebody truly made a mistake, why would they keep making the same mistake? And we had people that were making the same mistake over and over. So then, is it truly a mistake, or is it intention? Yeah, I'm gonna do a clarify. Is the person on your mind? Holy Spirit, what do we have? We got clear skies for you, babes. Clear skies. We got your creativity ignited because this person was sapping all of that from you. You're going to have fast progress, too, to make up for that lost time because of your link with the Holy Spirit. Right now, you could be in planning phase. God could be giving you plans, and you could be doing some things, acting some things out, planning some things out, being strategic because of the higher wisdom that you got. We got the river of release. Things are being released and flowing to you. Yeah. I'm just so happy about this. Yeah. The thing about it is, with this person that you were dealing with, or people, they have real promise. You saw it. You tried to develop some things for many of you in them. But now you have your answers on why things broke out. Because for many of you, like, why did this happen, God? Why did this person do this to me? You're getting the answer. There's some vision cutting through the fog, so you can see what's really going on. And you're going to find true commitment. You are. Just continue riding that current, baby. Riding the current. Riding the wave. See, when the storms came, the waves were crashing. They were crashing on you. Now you're riding the wave to the shore. For some of them that's on your mind, they've reached their peak. They have peaked. But you're on your way to celebrate your achievements, because they are there and they are plentiful. You're going to have a lot of choices to make, baby. Make sure you choose wisely. You got peace. Got harbor of peace. At the harbor, that's when you come off the ocean and resting places. Places to eat. Places to refresh yourself. Harbor of peace. After the storm. For some of you, you went through storm after storm after storm, back to back to back to back to back. Because like I said, for some of you, it wasn't just, oh, my boyfriend, my husband left me, or I had to leave him. For some of you, it was that. For some of you, it was family members turning on you. Along with that, friends. Along with that, co-workers, management, loss of job, all of that. All at the same time, or back to back. Well, baby, them blessings are going to be like, Yes. Trying to get a little more organized, y'all. So I got the boxes that came with my handwritten deck. These people fumbled you. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled the blessing. They fumbled the favor. They fumbled it. Fumble. Yeah, they fumbled it. We got neighbors involved. That's what's like, honey, that's what said life, family, friends. I had to put it out there because neighbors are life. They're not even friends or family many times. All right? Especially now. You got neighbors involved in a criminal enterprise that did you wrong. Honey, they having nightmares, or their worst nightmare is coming to pass. Yes. Again, we got the love spell reversed. The love spell reversed. Anybody that was a part of a love spell, you wondering why you're thinking about this person, you're obsessed with this person. You're like, I don't even know this person or like this person like that. Why am I drawn to this person? That's why somebody with the first initial of B, I'm hearing Brent, Barbara, Brady, Brayton, Brandon. Wow. This thief, or this person with the spirit of a thief, is no longer an issue for you. This could have been a feminine energy, or you could be a feminine energy. Somebody, that criminal enterprise, is about to be convicted. Oh, honey, there were people watching them for a long time. In the spiritual realm and in the natural. We got law and order. Things are about to be placed in order by the law of God and the law of the land. Wow. Any beauty spells have faded. Let me see. So some of these people that's on your mind, that's in a romantic relationship, or maybe even not, because see, beauty does a lot for people. Positions on jobs, whether they believed or not, whether they seen as innocent or not. Some of these people did beauty spells along with these love spells and the glamour, because the beauty spell is called a glamour, has faded. Or again, these people wore a mask. What's on the inside is showing on the outside. This emotional manipulator. There are going to be rewards for you, baby. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Like I said, for some of you, you had to get a restraining order against this clown. Could be a Gemini. For some of you, somebody with the first initial of G. I'm hearing Gordon. That's the first thing that popped up in my mind when that came. Gordon. Your name could be Gordon. Their name could be Gordon. First or last, because Gordon is a last name too. People who were caught up in cults, religious, satanic, or a coven. We do have fire baptism. Many of you went through the fire. We got I. Ooh. We have O. Now this person, the one that was all in the sexual stuff, is impotent. They can't get it up. Slinky. Yep. This person tried to sacrifice you, but it won't work. It's in the reverse. Whoever this person is. This could even be on the job. Not necessarily even like hocus pocus. They sacrificed you for somebody else or to save themselves. They sacrificed you. But that now is all coming back to bite them. We have X. It could be an X or someone with the last initial of X. This could have been Friday. Friday was the 4th of July. It was the holiday. Last Friday. So it could have been there. Somebody was doing kitchen magic. Amateur. At this. You shouldn't be doing it all, whether you experience it or not. But see, healing waters are coming to you, babes. This could have been your husband. Whew. This is not for everybody. Because we got kitchen magic, we got spouse. Somebody could have put something in your food. Or watch who's cooking for you, who you eating from. That's what I heard for somebody. We got the hobosexual, the one moving from couch to couch. Now maybe this person is couch surfing, going from couch to couch. Or maybe they always did. We had, this person had fake empathy for you, acting like they cared when they really didn't. And when it come to friends, when it come to co-workers, and even family members, they will want to know what's going on with you. Oh, you sound a little bit sad. They want to get all the details with this fake empathy, so then they could go and talk about you, and that's coming back. We got Peter Pan syndrome, somebody who has grown, that don't want to grow up. Things have been stacking up. That folk been stacking up karma. Just stacking it up. We got somebody with the first, last, middle, initial, social media handle, or whatever, nickname as C. I'm hearing Charles. It to be somebody's grandmom. Maybe the last name is Charles. Maybe the first name. Or Charlie. We got winter solstice. Something was done during the winter solstice. Scorpio. Couldn't let it go out of my hand. You could be a Scorpio. That person could be a Scorpio. We got K. I'm hearing Carlita. I don't even. We got nephew. We got Kevin. We got anointed. You've been anointed to do what you need to do to impact this world. And the crazy part is this person was supposed to be, if it's a lover, even a friend or a family member, was supposed to be right beside you, anointed, doing this stuff with you. You like, what the heck? Or this person is saying that, cussing, because they can't believe it. We got F, first, last, middle, initial, Capricorn, could be involved. For some of you, these people thought you were alone, because you didn't have family and friends around you, or something like that. But you never alone, baby. You had God with you. That's what they didn't anticipate. They looked in the natural and was like, oh, he's by himself, or she's by herself. She don't have nobody. He don't have nobody. But baby, you had the best of the best of the best. This person is no job, no motivation, lack mindset. You can put all the resources, this person, for some of you, you could put all the resources in the world in front of this person, all the money, all the people, everything, and it still would not work. They would still have a lack mindset. They would still have an excuse for why they couldn't get something done. We got an Aries. We got freezer spells. This is a lot of magic. People throwing a lot of magic around. We got Tuesday. Something could have happened Tuesday. Something could happen next Tuesday. We got side piece. Somebody had a side piece. Somebody's side piece was doing all this magic. And that's the work, love, of life. Because this person was gossiping about you. Pillow talking about you. So the side piece figured they were going to take something into their own hands. So now they're going to get a taste of it too. Because it's the law of manifestation. They manifested that out. They manifested this judgment out. But you were manifesting great things. Abundance is coming to you. Love, finance, spiritual. But guess what? It was in the reverse. So guess what? These people who did these spells, guess what? They're losing all of that. We got hidden feelings. You had people who were smiling in your face and they were hating you, resenting you, jealous of you, or you could have hurt their, people are so immature, you can hurt their feelings, not even know that you did, and they'll just decide, I'm going to get back at you. Instead of saying, intuitive community, what you said or what you did really hurt my feelings. You didn't show up to my event and it really hurt my feelings. So you could have a conversation. Well, you know what? I really couldn't make it because you know, I had a family issue or something. You didn't speak when you came in the other day, and it hurt my feelings. Oh, you know what? My mind was just on, you know, the project or something that I left at home, or, you know, I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. I actually really kind of didn't even really see you when I came in. My mind, it was so... I had to stop on that note because people do petty things. Now, and you were a true friend up to that point. You were a nice, solid co-worker up until that point with them, covering for them. You were a good cousin, sister, aunt, whatever, up until that point. A good lover, spouse, up until that point. A good employee up until that point. But baby, you getting it all back, everything that you lost. Now folk are thinking about the good times. It just cracks me up. Now folk want to think about the good times after they threw you under the bus, after they did all kind of things to you, laughed, mocked at your calamity, and now they getting their calamity, and now, oh, they thinking about all the good times they had with you. These people wanted praise. And that's why they did it. They saw you were being honored. They saw that you were getting public recognition. And they wanted it. Or they knew that they didn't do to get it, so they had to find fault with you. This person don't have a job. Wow. Either they had a job and they lost it, or they never did. Or they couldn't keep a job, something like that. Meanwhile, you're moving to the front of the line. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah, this person got their lick back. They got their lick back, gig back, but it was not worth it. It did not do what they thought it would do. It actually put them in the line of fire. Or they did it and it didn't make them feel like they thought it was going to make them feel. They never met anyone like you, and their spirit couldn't handle it. In all areas. Even in family. You know, you could have a personality like they've never encountered and could have seen you from a child. And you had a personality that they had never encountered with any of the other children. With any of the family members. But instead of celebrating your uniqueness and the flavor that you brought, they decide they're going to shun you, talk about you, make sure that you don't make it to a certain level in life. For some of them, they wanted to hold you back because they couldn't move any further. See, let me tell you, some of these people were nasty and snakes, and they were getting their judgment. And they were getting their karma. And one of the things was that they couldn't move any further in their career or in life. So They decided because you had all this promise and purpose and had the skills to do the job and had the right spirit with it, that I'm going to sabotage them. If I can't make it to the top, they not going to either. Just wicked. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody wanted you to lose it all. Because they made choices that put them in their situation. You made different ones and was on a different trajectory. And here they come, the pothole in life, to take your tire off. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it now. But God. This person could be somebody that smokes a lot, blunts, cigarettes, cigars, narcs. But some of them, they took what they wanted from you and left. But see, those things are perishable. I'm hearing a song, build your hopes on things eternal. See, they were looking in the natural. They done spent that money they stole from you. The electronics they stole from you now don't work. Or now they don't have a way to power it because they don't have a place to stay. Some of them caused you to have higher bills, deliberately doing things, keeping the power on and leaving the water running in the bathroom or dripping so you can have a higher bill. Making a toilet run. Oh, I'm hearing that. Somebody made your toilet run. Rigged it up so it would run and you were at work or something like that and it would cost you more money. Somebody left the oven on. You might have been out of town for days. All because they saw your light. They were being sneaky. They were reporting your posts online because you were growing faster than them. To kick you off a line. Ate up your food to cause financial strain. For some of them, they were mad because you spoke the truth. Maybe you told them the truth about something or a situation or a person. You know, sometimes people will resent you for telling the truth. Even if when what you say comes to pass, they'll hate you for it. You tell this person at work, that's not that's not the right way to go, and this is the proper way to do it. And they do it their way. And it blows up and they mad at you because you told them the truth. Or in family. Because it's always a thing, oh, you're supposed to have your family back, bop, 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 bop. And they wrong, it's 2 left feet, and you tell them, no, that's not right. They mad at you because you just didn't blindly take their side because you were family. Now folk can't pay their bills. The ones that was running your bills up. Maybe this is the perfect time to release any hurts, any resentment. Let God be your avenger because He is on the avenging path right now. What else we got? We going into the final messages. This is the person on your mind. No matter what area, the person that's on your mind when you get to this video. It makes me so sad that people do the things that they do. But for every 100 people that's that way, I find this one person that gives me hope for humanity, that humanity is not completely lost. Baby, you got faith that moves mountains. This is what these people weren't expecting. Things was falling apart, but you had faith in God. This person could work the night shift, or you could work the night shift. For some of you, this person that you were up against was a workplace bully, trying to pull you out of character. For some of you, you were dealing with an unnatural union or connection. Or this person had one. And I'm thinking like familial relations or Pedialyte activities. Bestiality came to my... Okay, I don't want to go down up there. For real, God. Let's just leave it as unnatural. Some of them use family obligations as an excuse to not be there for you like they should have been in friendship. And look, even in family. Oh, I had my own household. On the job. Oh, I gotta do this for my kids. So I gotta leave early. All the time. I gotta take off all the time. That's not the case. These people that were all up in your business, they now realize that they were wrong. And I feel like a lot of them already knew. Deep down. They just pushed it down. The natural world needs you. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to get a return on your investment. She or he knew they weren't on the level to keep you. That's in a romantic relationship. For those with the criminal enterprise, the police is watching. I said that. Yeah, that's my crappy little police car. It works though. Now they're in a place nobody will help them because they done snaked everybody. Just snaked everybody. Nobody want to help them. Or they trying to save their own skin and not trying to be involved. A snake with a bunch of snakes, and then they get mad that the snake snaked them. Somebody with curly, wavy hair. Nobody can stop your blessings, though. That's the big thing. Nobody can stop your blessings. God has been so good. See things from a new perspective, baby. Yeah. But some of y'all felt like I should have cheated. I should have cheated. Cricket boss and co-workers. These people been doing this for a long time. So they've stacked up a lot of stuff. A lot. He or she can't sleep at night over feelings for you. And I'm saying family members, everything. They can't sleep at night because of what they did to you. Because karma has come calling. Co-workers, everything. Their sleep is disturbed. Because yours was disturbed when all this stuff was going on. But now, you know, you got that glow up. Glowing, losing weight, looking younger. That's what happened when you start taking care of yourself. Yeah. Now the others are feeling lost and lonely. For some of them, family and stuff, they're like, oh, don't leave, don't not talk to me no more, blah, blah, blah. You're like, this person could drive a red, blue, tan, or gray car. I think I got this in there twice. Or maybe it's needed twice. Somebody changing their diet. Somebody reported you to management, or this person could be reported to management for the stuff that they're doing. But some of you, this person reported you to management. Some of y'all lost your jobs. Some of y'all still in here. But now the tables are turned. They're being reported because they just don't have the stuff. They just don't know how to do the job. They're lazy. Everything is backfiring on them and their cohorts. The ones that had closed door meetings about you. I'm not even sure if I opened this up, but I'm going to let it go. I hope this really helped you in your situation. I speak blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I speak that you will stay in the faith and faithful to God. I speak that you will be grateful to God for Him blessing you, and not rejoice in the calamities of the people, but rejoice that God has brought you through. Okay? I love you so much, and I will see you in the next message. Bye.